take our stand. This is the standard built by hand.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Standard. I'm Liz.
And I'm still Kevin.
And today we're exposing some hard truths about modern homes.
The kind of stuff most homers don't realize until it's too late.
We're talking about design flaws that were built in from the start. Not bad luck or neglect, but poor planning and cheap shortcuts.
From roofs that don't drain correctly to basements that were never meant to stay dry, we're breaking down the most common mistakes we see every week and what you can look for before they turn into big problems.
If you think new means problem-free, this episode might change your mind.
Just like this episode won't change my mind about coffee. So we're just gonna skip and skip.
But first,
Skip.
sip or skip. They wrote something.
Oh my gosh,
There goes his
am
ego.
awesome because I'm the talent. You know I'm really big in Wisconsin. All my Wisconsin peeps, this is to you.
I wonder how those Wisconsin peeps got here.
What the? So it's funny, it tasted fine, and then the froth got on my mustache, and that didn't taste good. So let me try doing it without frothing on my mustache. I know this taste. It's not good, but what is in it? It's not pumpkin. She wouldn't do that to me again. She knows I don't like pumpkin. But it tastes like pumpkin. So what tastes like pumpkin? That isn't pumpkin. So I'd give it a 5. I could drink it if I had to.
I feel like that'd be higher than a 6.
I'll even say 7 then, because I could down this thing. In fact, I might, just to try and get rid of the oncoming migraine.
Caffeine.
But what is? I'm at a loss because I can't get past that taste.
Is it the foam part you
The
don't
foam has
like?
a different taste to it too that I can't put my finger on.
So, do you not like the coffee or the foam?
They both have different tastes that I'm not used to.
Okay.
I honestly don't taste
Do you want to
coffee.
take a guess?
I don't taste coffee in this, so that's why I could drink it.
Oh.
Nutmeg. Nutmeg. Did they put nutmeg in coffee?
They do, but not in this one.
Do you drink coffee this fast?
Some people do. My good friend Addison is what we call a chugger.
Addie? Shout out, Addie.
Any drink. She just chugs it. She's not a sipper.
I don't know what that taste is. I can't put my finger on it.
You ready?
Yep.
So the cold foam is salted caramel cold foam.
Okay. I can taste the salt.
And then it's an iced latte with apple brown sugar.
Brown sugar. That's the thing I don't really care for.
You like brown sugar?
But yeah, put it in with this cold foam and it's pretty good.
It's from the Starbucks secret menu.
Ooh, top secret.
And it's supposed to be like a caramel apple.
There's like only one other thing in the world I like brown sugar in. Don't remember what that is.
Not this. You know brown sugar's in a lot of things you eat.
I know, 100%. But like things that are
Like
really,
just taste brown sugar.
yes.
Where were we?
Where were we?
Let's start at the top. Some roof designs look great on paper, but don't hold up in real life.
Yeah, we've seen some low slope roofs used on homes that were never engineered for them. They might look modern and clean, but they trap water and stress the shingles or steel roofing over time.
Which leads to leaks, mold, and a roof that ages 10 years faster than it should.
Yeah, another one is roof valleys that funnel water right into a spot instead of away from it. If flashing isn't done perfectly, those valleys become a permanent leak zone. I've seen whole sides of a house be funneled into a 2-foot gutter. That's just way too much water for that area.
Even if a roof looks brand new, what are some warning signs homeowners should watch out for?
Yeah, good question. So look for shingle edges curling or cracking, dark streaks that don't wash off, or sagging around the valleys or the chimneys. Those are early indicators that water isn't draining correctly.
I always tell homeowners, if your gutters overflow often, or you notice water pooling after a storm, it might not be a gutter issue at all. It might be the roof design itself.
Yeah, exactly. If water isn't being directed off the roof efficiently, it's only a matter of time before it finds its way in.
Moving down the house, let's talk siding.
Yeah, a big one is tight areas where there's no room to expand or even contract sometimes. When the siding is too close to a roof line, let's just use that as an example, and doesn't have enough clearance at the bottom, and water gets trapped and backs up, and it could even rot the wood that's underneath it.
I've actually seen homes where the siding looks fine from the street, but when you get up close and touch it, it's soft or bubbling underneath.
Exactly. I won't go ahead and name manufacturers here, but one that uses Orient strand board as part of their product, they'll definitely soak in water and cause some buckling, that is. And then also too, it's where moisture is a problem that started with a bad design. Or look at dark siding colors. They're beautiful, but they absorb more heat, which can cause buckling also.
So what can homeowners look for when it gets serious?
So watch for warping, nail pops, or edges pulling away from the wall. If you see paint fading faster on one side or the other, that's usually UV stressed or trapped heat. Also look for a swelling near seams or window trim. That's a sure sign moisture is sneaking behind the panels.
The best siding system isn't just about what you see. It's about what's underneath.
Right. A properly wrapped wall with the right moisture barrier can make all the difference in the world.
All right, let's head underground because this one hits close to home. Basements.
Definitely. A lot of older homes were built before modern drainage systems even existed. Builders just poured concrete walls and threw in some gravel and hoped gravity did its job.
And decades later, homeowners finished those spaces without realizing they were never waterproofed in the first place.
Exactly. The warning signs start with smell, tiny cracks, smells, slight discoloration or on the floor. Homeowners ignore this because it doesn't seem urgent, but that's water trying to find a pathway inside.
I've noticed that even condensation on basement windows or damp carpet edges can be early signs.
That's right. You might also see mineral deposits or efflorescence, that's a fun word, which looks like white powder on the walls, and that means water is seeping through the concrete.
So what's the right move if someone sees some of those signs?
So call before finishing or remodeling. Waterproofing or drainage and breathable materials are key. That's exactly why we use a company that's developed this same system where it's breathable panels, and that's the Unlimited Basement Finishing System. And that's designed to stop problems before they start.
Basically, build smart from the ground up. Now, this one might surprise some people, but sometimes homes that are built to save energy actually cause other problems.
This is so true. So we've seen houses sealed so tightly that there's actually almost no airflow. Without ventilation, humidity builds up in the walls in the attic, and this could definitely lead to faster mold buildup throughout time, but in a shorter window. Our houses are just too tight nowadays to be energy efficient. It wasn't bad in the olden days when the air leaked in and leaked out because it kept that constant airflow going. One thing is, sometimes in basements or even in furnace systems, you have to bring in natural air. I don't know exact words for this because we're not an HVAC company, but actually people have to bring in natural fresh air from outside to contradict this energy efficiency that's going on.
This leaves people thinking that they're saving money on heating and cooling, but they're actually just trapping moisture.
Exactly. The balance between insulation and ventilation is everything. If you notice condensation or windows or musty air, even when your HVAC is running, that's a red flag.
Or if your attic smells damp in the summertime, that's usually trapped moisture, right?
Yes. And it's one of the most common early signs of improper airflow. The other one is inconsistent room temperatures. If one bedroom is freezing and the other one is hot, it usually means air is getting stuck in the wrong places.
And for HVAC units that are too large, you'll notice short cycles. It turns on, cools too fast, shuts off, and then repeats.
Exactly. And that short cycle never removes the humidity, and you end up with a cool but clammy home.
Energy efficiency is about balance, not just sealing every crack you can find.
Absolutely. A healthy home breathes, and we designed ours to do exactly that.
So Kevin, how does Stans approach all of these flaws differently?
We start by looking at the home as one connected system. Roof, siding, gutters, insulation, airflow. They all affect each other. We don't just fix what's broken, and we found out why it failed.
So, if a roof is leaking, it might not even be the roof's fault.
Exactly. It could be a gutter issue or a ventilation issue. We come across this a lot in the wintertime from just condensation and humidity building up in people's attics. They'll have water stains on their ceiling and they'll call us out thinking they have a roof leak. And actually, it's just, we'll look in the attic and the whole attic will be frosted. So once again, that's an insulation issue, that's an airflow issue. So we take the time to identify the cause instead of just patching up the symptom.
And we've said it before that most problems start years before they're visible.
That's true. That's why we focus on proactive solutions, adding drip edges, upgrading flashings, improving attic airflow, and using breathable materials that prevent moisture from getting trapped.
Which means you're building homes that can adapt instead of fail.
That's the goal. Our motto is to do it right the first time so you don't have to do it again later.
Let's recap what to look for before problems start.
If your shingles are curling, your gutters overflow, or you notice staining near valleys, your roof may need attention.
If your siding is warping, paint is fading faster than expected, or seams are swelling, it's time for an inspection. And if your basement smells musty, walls show white streaks, or floors feel damp, there's water movement happening behind the scenes.
Exactly. These little clues are your home trying to talk to you. The earlier you respond, the more money you save.
Most of these design flaws aren't the homeowner's fault, but they become your problem when you ignore the signs.
The good news is that everything we talked about can be corrected with the right approach and materials.
That's why we're here, to raise the standard and make homes that last longer and perform better.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in to The Standard. We'll see you next time. And if we could help you out, don't hesitate to give us a call at 708-448-4100 or reach out to us online at www.stansroofingandsiding.com.
This is the standard, red, white, and blue, built on
But that time I saw you,
sweat,
those
faith, and follow
were-
through. From siding strong to decks that last, we honor the future, respect the past. In every nail and every board,
do you want,
we give
script?
our word and something more.
There's a script to this? This isn't just
This is the
natural?
standard built by hand.
We should do an episode of just bullet points.
It's more than just
See how long that takes. I think we should.
You don't have time for that.
Yes. Yes. I have to do it within 30 minutes. Bullet points. Next time. Shout out. Stan's Roofing and Siding is coming back and doing Toys R Tots. Will be a thing here. We'll do a whole episode on that. Beautiful country.
Are you going to edit this podcast or what?
No.
I want you to do it. Just one time so you know, like, go through.
So I'm trying to help you with all of these. So you want me to edit the podcast? This is what it would be. It would be me reshooting the podcast
Why?
all by myself. Yes, I'm videotaping.
That's stupid.
Shout out to all my Wisconsin peeps.
Wisconsin hates you.
I'm not finishing this. I'll still give it a 6. Goodbye.
Luke's not here to drink it. Rip.